Ange Postecoglou. He has won a trophy. He said he wins things in the second season. He has delivered. But let's look at the manager himself. Most times when Tottenham are a big six team, or okay, let me say, big six team as we always call them. For a big six team, they have a manager in the second season who could not break the 40-point mark. Previously, it used to be 40 points would keep you from relegation.
Yeah.
They are 38 points. It means that they could have gotten relegated in previous seasons. Let's look at the manager himself. He has won a trophy. If you are Daniel Levy right now, no financial angle to it. Just, okay, what has happened? Or with the other people on the board, do you keep this manager? Because this form is not good. They lost 22 games in the season, in a 38-game season, and it's not like they won the remaining 16. They drew games and they won a few. Do you keep this manager or let him go and say, okay, thank you have delivered the trophy to us, but still, this is not good for the next season?
I'm not one to see anything good about sports. Anything about sports is shitty and rubbish for me. But I'm an analyst as well, so I'm going to deal with the merits of the case of the question that you've just asked now. We are not going to sit here and pretend that Spurs did not have the kind of injuries that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And it is easy to also say Arsenal also had the same injury worse. Arsenal had more injury problem than Spurs. Arsenal ended the season in second position in the league, got to the semi-finals of the Champions League, which is a tougher competition to the Europa. But if you're a team that have not won anything in God knows forever, the last trophy you won was the Carabao Cup, and you are seen as a shitty club, you're seen as a dead club, and the manager comes in and told you that he wins in his second season. I think the first question Daniel Levy should ask Ange Postecoglou is, what do you do in your third season? Do you relegate clubs or not? And if you don't relegate clubs, if you go on to defend your titles or win anything in your second season, I would say stay. Now, one of the things that Spurs needs to know is that they need a bigger squad. That's for sure. And because they need a bigger squad, they should also understand that the distraction that made them suffer this season in the league will still be there. They are going to be playing in the league phase of the UEFA Champions League, and that also means that distraction will be there. FA Cup distractions will be there. Carabao Cup distractions will be there. If they don't get a big squad, players that have consistently gotten injury, like the Madisons of this world and the others that have gotten injuries, would still have injury.
Mm-hmm.
That injury will still come because you're still pushing their body. The same stress, strain, the same lack of rest and all that will still happen, meaning that there will be injuries. So if you don't go out there and sign in the players that would keep the season, you would suffer the same fate again. And if you put your destiny in the hands of a small group of players, then you might repeat this. But this time around, 38 or 36 points will not be enough for you to survive relegation. Are Spurs going to win the UEFA Champions League? No. I'm not saying that. Are they going to win the league title next season? No. But they should be up there. As shitty as I think they are, as an Arsenal fan, my mind is Spurs should get relegated like 1816 Munich in Germany and never come back. That's the Arsenal fan in me. The football analyst in me says, do the right thing. You can't build such a magnificent stadium, the best stadium in England right now, the most profitable business model in England right now, and all of a sudden go on relegation. They just flirted relegation. The only reason they survived it is that the teams below them are all useless. And if they repeat this, it might not be the same story. It's like Sunshine Stars. Escape relegation once, escape again. Next time, third time, you're not lucky. Same with Lobby Stars and the rest. So I think that kind of situation would happen. Would I sack the manager? No. I would not sack him. I would guarantee him that I will support him. Spurs need between 5 to 7 more new signings to beef up the squad without selling the players that they have. Some quality players in the Spurs team. Spurs is not a dead rubber team. It's not a dead and buried team. There's some top quality players in that squad, but I don't think that they have a proper center forward. Sri Lanka is not my guy. Sri Lanka is a player that can play in a bottom 10 club, and that's where Spurs are. But it's not a player that would play in a team that needs you to score every season. Son Heung-min scores when the next person to him is scoring, like you saw with Harry Kane.
Yeah.
But once that is not happening, it's just not there. So they can fix the injury, get a very, very robust squad where every player have competition for place and the coach can find a way to harmonize the relationship. This season he came under pressure, plenty questioned in the press. Sometimes they're asking questions about Man United, about other teams that are not his business, and he was able to handle himself very well. So I think that if they beef the squad well, Spurs will be a threat to quite a lot of things.
You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio.